And now it is time to set off on your virtual journey here at the Erbil Citadel in northern Iraq.
Hello and welcome. I'm Alessandra Peruzzetto, Regional Director for the Middle East and North Africa at War Monuments Fund. I'm an archaeologist specialized in the Middle East. I'm now excited and happy to take you around the history of Erbil Citadel, one of the most ancient sites in northern Iraq. The Erbil Citadel is an impressive archaeological tell, almost 15 hectares wide and 32 meters high, resulting from the accumulation of successive layers of occupation. From archaeological remains, we know that its history goes back at least 6,000 years. The first mention we have of Erbil as Erbilum is on a tablet dating back to 2300 BC from the ancient city of Ebla in Syria. An important phase of the history of Erbil is during the reign of the Assyrian king Ashurbanipal in the 7th century BC, when it became the second capital of the Neo-Assyrian Empire. On a carved relief from the North Palace in Nineveh, now exhibited in the Musée du Louvre in Paris, Arbail is represented as a walled city with a temple and the surrounding lower town. It is in the late 331 BC that Darius III camped in the vicinity of Erbil before facing Alexander the Great in the Battle of Gaugamela, which resulted in the final defeat of the Achaemenid Empire. Time passes, and in the 12th century AD, Erbil became the capital of an emirate, established by the brother-in-law of Salah ad-Din, the founder of the Ayyubid dynasty. Sources and remains from this period testify to a new cultural, historic, and architectural renaissance of Erbil. Much of the present visible fabric dates between the middle of the 19th and the first half of the 20th centuries. Erbil Citadel is a distinct urban entity, largely composed of traditional courtyard houses defined by a maze of narrow alleyways. They constitute the most important group of traditional buildings in the Kurdistan region of Iraq.
We are at the Erbil Citadel in the Kurdistan region of Iraq. And we are in one of the two buildings where War Monuments Fund and the High Commission for Erbil Citadel Revitalization is working for its preservation.
The Heritage Building Complex is located near Ahmadi Gate. When restoration work began in April 2019, the building was in a poor state of conservation, and its original core, dating to the 19th century, was hidden by modern additions. The first phase of the project saw the dismantling of many damaged roofs and the removal of the cement plasters from the facades. The High Commission for Erbil Citadel Revitalization experts completed a precise condition assessment of the complex that defined the conservation and restoration interventions. The cleaning process revealed the history of the building, including niches, arches, obliterated doors, and brick decorations that had been hidden for years under modern layers of cement. The Historic Building Complex project is a good example of adaptive reuse of a historic building that over the centuries was variously altered. The respect for its authenticity and the restoration of its integrity was the basis for the High Commission for Erbil Citadel Revitalization and War Monuments Fund's restoration methodology. The traditional materials used for the work were locally sourced. The bricks were especially made in a local factory. The hydrated lime was produced and imported from central Iraq, and the wood for the roofing is from the northeast of Erbil. The vision for the heritage building complex is to serve as a children interpretation center. It will become an important educational tool and the venue for raising awareness about the significance of the Erbil Citadel's heritage among the young generations of Iraq. The High Commission for Erbil Citadel Revitalization and War Monuments Fund are also engaged together in the preservation and rehabilitation of the Erbil Citadel's historic hammam, dating to the end of the 18th century. This traditional building, located at the center of the citadel, near the Grand Mosque, conserves its architectural layout with its ornamental carved stonework. These projects were made possible thanks to the funds from the US Embassy in Baghdad.
کاتتان باش ئێمە ئێستا لە قەڵای هەولێرین یەک لە خانووە نوێژەنکراوەکان بێگومان وەکو دەزانن قەڵای هەولێر یەک لە شوێنەوارە هەرە کۆنەکانی جیهانە کە تاکو ئێستا ژیان لە ناوی بەردەوامە نزیکەی 6500 ساڵ لەوانەیە کۆنتریش بی و گرنگی قەڵای هەولێر لەوەدایە وەکو باسم کرد کە تاکو ئێستا ژیان لە ناوی بەردەوام بووە. من یەک لەو کەسانم کە لە قەڵای هەولێر لەدایک بوومە و 10 ساڵ ژیانی منداڵیم لێرە بەسەر بردووە و وەستانیشم ئێرە بۆ من شتێکی زۆر زۆر گەورەیە وەکو بیرەوەریەک لە کاتی منداڵیم و بێجگەلەوەی کە ئێستا ئەو کارە جوانە دەکەین بۆ نەژۆنکردنەوەی قەڵا. گرنگی قەڵا نەک بۆ ئێمە بەتەنیا بەڵکو بۆ تەواوی مرۆڤایەتیە چونکە یەک لە شارە کۆنەکانی جیهان دەژمێردرێ. بێگومان دەبی بیر لەوە بکەینەوە پێشەوەی ئێمە لێرە بین میلەتانی زۆر و کولتوری زۆر لێرە ژیایە. بۆیە بەڕای من و بە قەناعەتی خۆشمەوە ئەو قەڵای هەولێر مولکی هەموو مرۆڤایەتیە بۆیە پێویستە و ئەرکە لە سەرشانی هەمومان کە پشتگیری ئەو پرۆژە مەزنە جوانە بکەین کە خزمەتی مرۆڤایەتی دەکاتن بۆ ئەوی بتوانین ئەو قەڵایە بپارێزین بۆ نەوەکانی داهاتوو.